Either you watch the videos and tutorials and you do them to a T, literally exactly how I showed them, or you just don't take my coaching, go refund all the sessions and just don't do it. Because it's not gonna... I can give you the money back. I don't even want you as a student if you don't like trust it and don't put your own spins before you like get to a certain level.
I'm borrowing my mom.
What is this? Jesus. Okay, you surely... Okay, did you watch the course on Cave? It's a nice situation. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, what's the sensitivity on the mouse and on the keyboard? Why can't you just copy what coach who coached 5 fucking million people and get them to level 10 tells you to do? Why? Why do you have to put your own spin onto it? Hello gamer, this is a session with my student Aproxy. This was around level 4 in NA, and what happened here, this session got me a bit mental because the student had my course already and he wasn't applying the info from it, so it was kind of like waste of his money and his time because he was doing the coaching sessions with me and literally he wasn't applying the things I'm saying in the videos in the course. So I got a bit mental, I ranted, but I feel like in the end that's what he needed to improve, and I felt like if he didn't hear that, it would just be a waste of his time. So enjoy the video. Where do you play here?
I think I'm playing B cave on this one.
Okay. This is your teammate?
The util set. Yeah, I know him. He's somebody that actually get turned on to your videos.
Okay. Nice. Okay, this is nice, but kind of like movement here kind of shows that maybe you don't know the timing exactly. They could be running out like as you cross here. They can almost catch you. Like if they would be a bit faster, they could catch you here. Now you're like shifting in cave, which actually they can't get here, so you don't need to shift. So,
Okay.
so the meeting point, if they're running a banana, right? You should know this if you play in cave.
Right.
You are here and they are here,
Okay.
right? There's no reason to shift over here. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Now this is good, but you're just kind of looking slow, like when it comes to your decision making to shoot. And I'm not talking about tracking, like the guy, but like your decision to like, look, you're shifting, right? Now you hear the steps and you're still going, looking, now looking at the wall, right? It should be like instant reaction to the steps and not even going into cave. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Now this shot and the turn is just looking slow, like sleepy. That's all it was here.
I'm borrowing my mom.
What is this? Jesus. Okay, you surely... Okay, did you watch the course on cave?
Yeah.
Why
I
are you
haven't
not...
practiced it yet. No.
Yeah, yeah, so it doesn't make sense to comment on this, right?
No, I got slept on here because my teammate died B, and then I was like trying to think that they were gonna come cave, and then I just got come from cat, and then they came cave, and I got slept on B.
Wait, what are you even doing here?
Nice.
B.
You're shifting way...
that angle.
You're shifting way too early, as I said they cannot be there. But
Right.
at this moment, what are you doing?
I think I'm just waiting for like somebody to like a B split cave.
Yeah, but
And-
you can see on the radar that your teammates are like coming up, right?
Right.
So nobody can be here.
Right. I need to be moving more towards side there.
Yeah, I mean they can just pick you here and kill you whenever
That's
they want.
exactly what happens.
Yeah. Yeah, not good, not good. Here you're AFK, so that's also not good. You're a cave player. I don't know what that flash is supposed to do. What is this? Oh my god. This is... So yeah, so to simplify it easily, right? What you just need to do is you need to stop throwing all the util that you're throwing, like all of it. Just don't throw anything that you don't watch on the videos, on the like tutorials. So basically like, don't even, like you can buy all the util, but if you don't know the exact like use for it, just don't use it, you know? Leave it, because For example, a smoke, right? Could be useful later, maybe even in the end of the round where you need to like ninja defuse or something, right? So throwing it randomly doesn't make any sense.
Gotcha.
But if I keep seeing these kind of things, we will just go on the server and work on it live, because there's no point watching you doing random stuff.
Don't.
You're going for a smoke, this is like, okay.
One door.
One more end, two end.
Guy tunnel.
Yeah, the problem is that you've just killed a person here, right?
One more end.
And you're shifting after stepping, right?
Right.
They know about you, you're not sneaky. You just killed someone in donut, plus you made steps here
Right.
behind the smoke, so you're not a ninja here. Like, they know you can come. So,
No, I wasn't really so much playing a ninja. I was playing off of my teammate's contact to try and like let them kind of like look at his focus, and then I would pop out of the smoke when they're not looking at.
you mean
the
your
enemy,
team
basically.
here?
Yeah.
I mean, he's in temple, so he can't really like take attention from a guy CT or from a guy side. Like, even if there is a guy side here, he still expects you to come from donut. It's just, you just need to run out. You just need to move when.
Kitten donut real fucker, but I love it. Yeah, real good shit.
You see it, right?
Yeah, no, my utility was terrible this game. Well done,
Huh? Okay, the peeking is not bad. But
Well done,
yeah, like when you're moving like with W, right? It's hard to counter strafe, but you have to press S once, or you have to crouch to offset the movement.
Okay. I watched your crouching video, and I realized I tend to crouch into a lot of fights, so it's something I've been trying to like work on a little bit more to just stay more like stable.
Yeah.
You know, more mobile in fights, I guess I should say.
I saw only one, so don't get mad.
Ramp.
He's in the back of A.
It's a situation. No. Oh my god. Okay, so I'll give you like a pro tip, okay? Instead of doing right click knife, you need to do left, left, right.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill him faster. And also on knife runs. Do you do that on knife runs ever?
Yeah.
I mean, left, left, right. Do you do it on knife runs?
I try to. I'm not like it's something I think I need to like work on, like just start doing more in knife rounds.
If you have like one 1v1 duel with someone and you're not gonna get traded with knife, you do left, left, right. You kill him faster. Same here.
Yeah.
One mid. One mid. Once I know it's there for you.
How long is it?
Play time.
Oh yeah.
Or not.
Okay. What's the sensitivity on the mouse and on the keyboard? Do you have the changeable keyboard sense?
On keyboard?
Yeah. Like keyboard
mean?
key sensitivity. What keyboard do you have?
The wooting.
Yeah, you have sensitivity on the keyboard.
Yeah.
So what's first on the mouse? On the mouse, tell me.
Mouse I play 800 DPI at the 0.83, I think.
Okay,
in
so
game
it's
sense.
pretty default. That's fine. What about the keyboard? What's the sensitivity on the keys, the actuation point, and rapid trigger?
I have to look.
Yeah, tell me. On A and D, W and S. I care.
0.1 or 1.5 millimeters, I guess, is the actuation point. Looks like.
Okay, on WS or A and D?
All of them, basically.
Okay, maybe on the A and D you can put one. So it's like more sensitive. And what about the rapid trigger?
Trying to look. My utility is not working. What's the rapid trigger?
It's another feature. It basically means that how much the key has to go up to
Oh, I see.
for it to lose the for it to stop registering the press.
You know what? My utility is not like loading it for me. Let me see if I can.
I see that when you were shooting, like your keys were very sensitive, and you were like going away super fast of the angle, and I was like, I'm worried that they might be too sensitive. Basically 1.0 on AMD actuation point. I'm typing it. Point
Yeah, yeah.
1.5 WS rapid trigger 0.7 all keys. That's the things you need to change. But yeah, anyways,
Cool.
let's keep watching the match.
Let him.
Weird that it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But what I'm talking about is this situation. Like, I know you consciously decided to move away, but the way the way you move is just weird. Just a question. How much of your forearm do you have on the table?
Probably like 3/4.
Okay. Do you
Almost
do
like to the elbow.
the spinning exercise that I show in the course, mechanics course?
Which one are you talking about?
The spinning exercise, like where you're spinning around in a circle on CS2_A.
Like where you just kind of like go in a circle and then like snap to somebody?
Yeah.
I've done that one, yeah.
You've done it, or you do it like regularly?
It's not really one I do regularly, but it's no, I when I went through your course, I did it.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it regularly, because here I see that you're not recentering your mouse to the center to like enough, and that exercise you start getting that specifically. So we'll go back to it in a second.
Okay.
Where I
Oh no, up on B. Are you purposely hiding?
I think in this situation, I was playing off with my teammate to play ramp,
Wait, what do you mean you were playing off your teammate?
like letting him take the first contact and then kind of like getting their attention to go towards him, and then like getting an op kill was kind of the plan, I guess.
Wait, you were fuck. There is so many things you're saying that are wrong. So that I need to unpack this. So, basically, everything you said is like wrong. Everything you just said, and I need to unpack this. So first of all, you're buying an op on B, right? Which is fine, but the position you're in, you're hiding. Well, op is good long range, right?
Right.
So and it kills people with one shot. It's the best weapon in the game. So you're supposed to hold angles with it. You're not supposed to let people come out. Yeah. So like you're supposed to hold down this angle, and this is like one corridor, one entrance, right? Which is quite easy to hold with an op. So you just need one shot on the first guy coming in, and then you can hide in that corner, right? Or wherever you decide to play. So first of all, with op, you should hold angles. You should not hide. Because by hiding, you let them get up here. Like, look, your teammate, he's there, right? They could go, and they like kill your teammate here, and now they have like close range on you. So you should never be thinking like, I'm gonna let my teammate take the first contact and then I'm gonna kill them with an op. Like with an op, you always hold, and you're always the first one who's taking contact. And another reason for that is that with an op, you can only kill one in the back, right? Let's say your teammate takes contact, right? And there is 3 people peeking him, right? Well, if there is 3 people looking at him and you peek out of the op, how many can you kill? Only one, right?
One.
I mean, unless you collateral of it, I don't think you're gonna be doing that. So it's really hard. So yeah, so that's the point. With op, you don't do that. You hold angles.
one mid.
Okay, mate.
Op is holding in the. Just camp by B purple.
Like, just like this, you hold angles, which do a kill.
We can't see. It's like we're saving.
Should be T-spawn towards B. Finding me. Ramp.
Nice.
Nice shots.
Yeah, ramp. Someone go cave. It's incredible when I play like you tell me to. I play a lot better.
Well, yes. Okay, so again, the util, right? It's just like, just bad. I don't even know why you're throwing the smoke there. Because with an op, like, you want them to
keep
come.
it open, yeah.
One's low.
They're coming in towards the deep.
Okay, it's unfortunate. Yeah, I can. We need to watch T side. It doesn't make sense to watch the half if you don't know the util.
Yeah.
But the second I want to review your whole leg routine, I want you to go exercise by exercise for me.
What are you doing?
But
The fuck?
okay, what's the strat here?
Your teammate was there with you.
You calling something or?
I don't remember.
Okay, so on pistol rounds, you want to buy either Kevlar or you want to buy everything you can to win the round. So here, if you decide to buy P250, you might as well buy P250 for your teammate, or you might buy a smoke. So pistol strats.
Do you want to buy out like to 0, or do you want to save any bit of money in that kind of situation?
So why do you want to save money in general in CS?
To build economy.
No. You don't care about the building economy. Like CS is not economy game. You don't care about building any economy. Like fundamentally, why would you save money in CS? What's the reason?
Money
Like
for the next round.
Money for what next round? Because money for the next round doesn't.
Better weapons, utility.
Better weapons. Which weapons exactly? Like the last
On
thing
T
is
side,
gonna
AK.
happen. Yeah, on T side you're gonna buy AK and possibly some utility, right? That's why you
Right.
save money. Do you want to save money? For example, should it ever happen that you, for example, save money so you can buy, let's say, a Deagle?
Not really. No.
No, never, because you always have money for the Deagle, for example, right? So you're always saving money when you want to have money for like full buy for an AK, because there is no loss bonus. Like loss bonus goes up until 3,400, so there is no loss bonus that will allow you to buy an AK and Kevlar, right?
Right.
So the point is that you only save when you don't have money for a full buy, and you decide, okay, I don't have money for a full buy with AK and util, I'm gonna save, and next round I will have the AK and the util, right? This is the only reason you would save money. So saving money in rounds that you want to win, you want to commit your resources to winning, is pointless.
Okay.
Let's say you won pistol round, right? And next round you don't buy anything. Doesn't make any sense, right?
Right.
So this is something similar. This round, you want to win this round. It's a very important round. It's a pistol round. So what you want to do is you want to buy everything you can to win this round.
Gotcha.
And then if you lose it, maybe then it's time to save.
And you wasn't. What the fuck are you talking about?
I think your friend understands this. Yeah? Your teammate? Or am I...
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Amen and
Go ahead.
2 red room.
In this situation, it's like a 3v4. And
Yeah.
you've like made yourself known that you guys are on A side. This is pretty common spot to check, so he might just check and kill you because you're moving like forward on W, which means you're not going sideways. Your model is basically like stuck on a line and getting
Right.
bigger. Easy shot for
Right.
him. I wouldn't be surprised if you die here. I mean, he misses all his shots and you do as well. So okay, and you're spamming a P250.
Cave.
And now, like, you've killed him, right? You've killed this guy, right? And now you're shifting.
2 more down.
I mean, you stepped, and now you're, like,
Okay.
shifting, right? Doesn't make sense to press shift there at all. They already know you're there. Yeah, but you are right. Your mechanics are definitely something you need to work on. I don't know what's with those like super high flashes that you throw before you throw the flash here, right? But you need to understand there is a certain amount of space between person and the flash for the flash to work. If it's like too high in the air, it's not gonna work. So if you throw a flash in here, in these trees, and people are on ramp, it's not gonna blind them, even if they look straight at it, because it's so far. It's kind of similar with this one.
okay.
If you throw it like super high here, even if this
Yeah.
guy literally looks and double zooms with a scout on the flash, right? If he's like here and he's double zooming here, bro, like look how far this is, right?
I didn't know that there was a distance thing. With
Yeah,
the
there is.
flashes.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm telling this to you. 'Cause
No,
if you didn't know.
I'll stop doing that.
So look, this guy, right? He's like kind of looking straight at the flash, right? Kind of like,
Sure.
but boom, and he's not blind. See?
Yeah, it's like blind for like a half a second, even.
No,
that's
no,
nothing.
it's like on his screen he still perfectly sees the whole area.
Right. Right.
So it doesn't do anything. Wait, number you are. Number 6.
It's like a flash of a camera almost. It's not even blinding him.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, yeah, I see that you're like dragging the mouse like this, right? But that's not really how you should move your mouse. You should like do a pick up and have the mouse in the center. So that's why I asked about the spinning exercise.
Right.
Because
Right.
I don't
I
see
see what
that.
you're saying a little bit more about it, where it's like I'm like almost like that kind of like old habit of like turning into angles as opposed to swiping and then counter strafing and peeking the angle.
Yeah, exactly.
I see what you're saying there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm talking about.
I see what you're saying. I honestly thought I was getting a little bit better at that, but like now watching this back, I'm like, oh, I see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be fair, I've gotten a lot better at peeking angles since we started, so
Yeah, since you started, yes. But
yeah.
still a long
Still
way.
not where. Yeah, exactly.
Pushing.
Low.
Okay.
Quite fortunate, but
Go B, go B.
okay. So here, since they know that, I mean, he doesn't expect you. I guess you're in a good position. Yeah, he doesn't expect you.
Should I be jiggling there a little bit?
No,
Like not like jiggle peeking the angle, but like counter strafing, where I'm like
no,
not a
no,
static
no,
target.
no. You shouldn't. You're on a good angle. You're on enough angle. You just need to aim at the head. You just need to aim higher.
Just a little, yeah, just a little higher there.
Yeah, because you need to understand also this situation. So you're on an off angle. This is not like normally what people check, right?
Right.
So they're not gonna peek into you. So you need to have your crosshairs slightly out, which you do, I believe. Yeah, you do. But I would go for the headshot instantly because since they don't expect me here, they will be running past, right? So they'll be wide swinging. So you want to double headshot them, and because if you miss, like you're a static target, and you're easy to kill, right? So
Right.
that's a thing in CS where you're like holding an angle and you missed a couple first bullets. You need to move away or do something because you're dead.
Right.
But in this situation, it was just your aim. Like look, you're aiming at the legs, right? You're shooting him in the legs. If you double headshot this guy, it's easy. It was your aim that failed you here, not your positioning.
Flick into nothing.
That's what I was like really talking about when I was saying I feel like a lot of it's mechanical and aim than positioning, because that's the spot where I was like, I thought that was a good off angle.
Like this is so easy shot. Like this is the easiest shot of your life. Like the guy literally peeks into your screen, and you have an op, right? But
And I missed.
you do this like over flick, so or you shot and you didn't even move your mouse, right? And that happened before already. It happened here. Do you remember here, where you just saw something on your screen and you just pressed left key without even adjusting your mouse at all? That happened before. So that's like the habit you have as well that you need to destroy by doing the micro adjustments all the time. So basically every time you fire, there should be a checkbox in your head, like I am on the guy, this checkbox checked off, and then you fire.
Right.
You should never fire off an instinct because your instincts are not good enough yet.
Right.
So every time you fire from now on, you need to have like this checkbox, and I'm talking about exercises specifically. I think, to be honest, there is no point of watching this match till the end. You need to improve the city sites from the booster course. You just need to go on an ADR server and practice everything I show there. But for now, let's go through your practice routine, because I'm curious to see. So do you have a, first of all, I'm going to ask, and if the answer to this is no, you have an answer to your questions. Do you have a written out routine of what you're doing every single time you play CS?
Not written, but I
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm doing every time.
Okay. What is it?
So I start with just kind of like an aimbots type warm up where I'm just kind of getting basic, like kind of your hands warm, like just hitting some bots, like doing like a counter strafe, hitting a bot kind of thing, like
No, I mean, I
really kinda-
actually don't know, but because you're
You want me to show you?
yeah, you're so beginner that you should not even like this kind of warm up where you just kind of type thing. You know, I'm just warming up, doing this like thing. This thing is like when you're already like good at the game, and you can warm up like naturally doing the things that you're good at. You know. But since you're a beginner, that's exactly the reason why I show specific exercises for specific things, so you can separate them, you know? Because if you do like this like freestyle warm-up on bots, you're just gonna do all the things wrong, since you don't have the good habits yet. I can go on bots and mess around and be like, oh, I'm just, shooting bots, whatever, like, just warm up, like, talk about this like this, because I have 20 fucking K hours in the game, so I understand what I'm doing, right?
Right.
But you cannot just go and be like, oh, I'm shooting the ball here, boom, 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 like, you know what I mean, just warm up. Like, no, you cannot do this. You need to give me like specific exercise. You need to be like, I'm doing the counter strafe exercise from the course that you showed. This exact exercise, I'm doing it like this. Okay, like that's how you need to be.
Yeah. So maybe I'm not articulating enough. So I'm doing that exercise where you know how there's the one where you walk in a straight line.
Yeah.
And hit bots.
Yeah.
It's like that, but instead of the straight line method, like I'm just like practicing counter strafe and then like going to a bot on like this like warm up map.
But why?
To incorporate like counter strafing and then like looking towards targets that are not in a straight
But
line.
why?
What do you mean?
Why can't you just copy what coach who coached 5 fucking million people and get them to level 10 tells you to do? Why? Why do you have to put your own spin onto it?
I don't know.
Because like, listen, you have a guy in front of you. I think I've done like, I don't know, 5,000 sessions for the last 4 years, maybe more. Like at least 2,000 people on my list of students, and a lot of them got level 10, got the goals you want, like. And I put up a specific exercise that I decided I'm gonna put this in this course, and I decided like, okay, this is gonna help my students the most to get from the point A to point B. And you decided not to do it and do your own spin. How does that make sense?
When you say it out loud like that, it doesn't.
Like, yeah, just wanted to point this out. Anyways, you can start streaming your screen and let's see how you do these exercises. And let's fix anything that is wrong and see if anything is right. So I don't want you to shoot randomly, ever. Like, ever. Not even one bot in the whole, like, routine that you don't know that you're gonna hit. So it's fine to miss, but it's only fine to miss if you thought 100% you're gonna hit. You know what I mean? Like, your brain was convinced.
Sometimes I feel like I have that though. Like sometimes I'll be like this, for example, like right here where it's on the edge, and I think that that's a good, but it's not. So are you saying I need to be a little bit more micro adjusting to the point where I'm like more confident it's in the center of their head?
Yeah. I personally aim at the upper neck, So don't aim at the top of the head ever. Aim like middle.
Right there.
Something like this, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can keep going. And please burst. And here you... Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Going. Keep going. Don't tap, okay?
Alright.
So for the first 2 free bullets, you can pretty much not pull down at all. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't pull down so much as you do, and shoot like 2, 3, 4 bullets maybe max. Okay? Yeah, you pull down too much. Too much. Yeah. You can do strafe here?
Yep.
You really did for sure. Keep going to one side, please. Yeah, keep going. Good. Okay, this is good. So now the spinning exercise. Do you remember it or no?
So it's kind of like when we're.
Yeah, the little twist on it is, will you ever do this in real game where you're like standing and spinning around like this?
Not really, no.
No, usually in the real game you're moving around, right?
Yeah, so do you want me to like strafe while doing it?
Let me show you something. In the real game, you're gonna have walls, right? Like this. And sometimes you have to go around the wall. And obviously, like if you're going like this, you will go out of mouse pads, so you need to keep readjusting your mouse like this. And also, if you're, let's say, peeking someone, you're gonna put your mouse on the left, readjust your mouse, pick it up, put it to the middle, and then peek without moving your mouse. So in this exercise, what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be pressing one of the strafe keys and moving around like this. Like imagining a circle here, pressing like for example D and keep moving your mouse to the left. Or pressing A and moving your mouse to the right. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing the mouse swipes and recentering the mouse, right? Then you counter strafe not on any bot, adjust and shoot. And then imitate.
So when you're,
yeah.
I was just gonna ask, when you're moving right now, you're not doing like micro counter strafes. You're just like strafing, moving your mouse the opposite direction, and then once you're like stopping, then you're counter strafing, and then just like swinging to a bot.
What do you mean micro counter strafes?
Like you're not hitting, like so for example, when you do like you go to the right, for example, and you do a strafe, like and you move your mouse left, like right now, are you counter strafing?
No, because I'm not stopping. If I would be counter strafing, I'm stopping. Counter strafe is stop, right?
Yeah. Right.
I'm just
That's
pressing
kind of
D. I'm just keeping D pressed all the time. It's not like I'm pressing it like a bit. I'm keeping it pressed. Because
I was trying to make sure I understood it correctly.
Let's say you're going around the corner, right? Pressing D. Boom, counter strafe, adjust, right? So here we're trying to improve these mouse movements. So you wanna jump in right now?
Yeah.
Hello gamer, we have to talk about something. If you're currently stuck with your mechanics and you're missing your shots, you can't adjust to people, you're missing your movement, you're kind of feeling weird in the duels, you literally need to have a good practice. It's not enough to watch YouTube videos on how to improve your mechanics. It's not enough to try things, to try to replicate things. You have to do exactly to a T the exercises that an expert is showing. Whether it's some YouTuber who's actually a pro and he's showing you good routines, or if it's me in the courses, this is what you need to do. So if you want, you can get access to CS2 Improvement Camp. Check out the whole mechanics section along with exact exercises on how to improve your mechanics. And this, if you implement it exactly to a T like I show it, this will guaranteed improve your mechanics and you will start hitting your shots and winning your duels. So if you're interested, check it out. Click this first link down below and thanks for watching the video. Yeah, and slightly bigger mouse movements. Not that big, yeah, that's enough. But keep the movement going. Don't stop. Keep D pressed and keep moving the mouse. Keep going for like 10 more seconds. Yeah, and now counter strafe. Yeah, and please stop one-tapping people. That's like, I just wanted to make a point. That's another thing that was like, oh, I just like, just go in the bots and blend, and just warm up. That's exactly that, one-tapping, You ended up one-tapping and getting the habit, which you never one-tap in an actual game, actually. At least at this level, and even I don't. I think it's like more when you're behind someone, maybe you will one-tap to not waste bullets, or maybe for show if you're really, really confident and you're really good at the game. But in general, you don't one-tap, so bursting is the way. So, yeah, you can. And yeah, you can stop. Yeah, try to stop not on any bot on purpose, just on a blank space, so you can adjust to the button. Please don't one-tap. You can also lock the map, so you don't hit the buttons. Yeah, you can stop yourself. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so try not to stop on bots. Yeah, good. Go the other direction. So press A. Yeah, stop. Oh, out for the counter strafe because you didn't press it. Yeah, so here most movements, they look way more agile, and you're pulling the mouse down way too much. Are you, by any chance, practicing Recoil Master?
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
feel terrible at it, though.
Okay. So maybe you can jump on it right now and show me how you practice there. Yeah?
So basically in this one, I just kind of...
I think you crouch late.
Say that again?
You crouch too late.
Okay.
You should crouch after like 4th, 5th, 6th bullet, maybe. Yeah. It's good. So when you're spraying, right? You maybe don't wanna even go for the head, you wanna go for like the body. Not like that. Yeah, actually, that's fine. You can go for like neck, upper body. Keep going. So in this exercise, right, you actually want to follow the target. So like you follow him, counter straight, because in real game, this is how you like you're gonna follow the, let's say, the position, right? Let's say someone's about to peek you from right side of this box, right? You're gonna follow it, and then he pops up, you're gonna spray, right?
Right.
You're gonna move around like this and follow this side of the box, or this side of the box. But the same here, you want to follow it. Only when you're peeking a target that's static, then you don't move your cursor when you peek. So let's say you expect a guy right around this corner, you put your mouse, boom, you peek, right? And you track the corner when you expect the guy to peek you. Now here, since you see the enemy already, you just... That's how it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, I remember you showing me this. I just I was using the 3 bots and like counter strafing into them, thinking that that's probably what I needed to do as opposed to tracking. And then the thing I liked about the multiple bots was that I was able to kind of see my spray pattern a little bit better, as I'm still kind of like working on that part of it.
I see that maybe you have like a feeling that you're smart, which I'm not gonna like say that you're not smart or you're smart. I don't really care. You probably think of yourself like you're smart, you know? But it's okay. Like, I think about myself like this too. But it's gonna work like this. Either you watch the videos and tutorials and you do them to a T, literally exactly how I showed them, or you just don't take my coaching, go refund all the sessions and just don't do it. Because it's not gonna... I can give you the money back. I don't even want you as a student if you don't like trust it and don't put your own spins before you like get to a certain level. It doesn't, because it's not gonna work. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna work. Like, every exercise you do something different. It's just pointless, right?
I see what you're saying. It's just I think I'm overcomplicating things, trying to like do things that I think that I need to be working on, as opposed to just isolating mechanics and doing it that way.
No, but it's you thinking that these things you need to be working, but you don't know what you need to be working on because you don't have enough experience. Like, trust me, bro. Like, I am no, but trust me, I am like a student as well. I do kickboxing, bro, and literally I listen to a T to my mentor, you know, like to a T. Mm-hmm. So like you need to listen to a T what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying in the videos is like literally, because right now we're doing a session, right? And I just see that every exercise there is some little detail, some this, that. Just go over the course again, please. Just follow the exercises. And I promise you, I bet thousands on this, that literally I had students following to a T and they do the best. That's why I'm saying it even in the course that you need to implement. Like I literally, like, even yesterday someone writing they reached this elo, someone writing this elo. Like you have to believe it, otherwise it's not gonna work. Don't try to overcomplicate it.
I do. Again, it's not that I don't believe it. I think it's I was trying to overcomplicate
Yeah,
things and trying to
yeah.
work on more than I need to be working on
No.
in a certain like drill, if that makes sense.
There is no need, really. The drills are designed to like be simple and help you. Like it's there's nothing more you need to be doing. Just put one bot, track him, here. You're gonna be fine. Anyways, listen, we should meet actually like as fast as possible after you improve your like routine a bit. So for you right now, it's really simple. You should be doing the counter strafing in line, spinning, then tracking on the fast aim / reflex, movement and tracking, and this this exercise too. And just follow the advice to a T.
Yeah.
And then next session we will check on that and we'll see your games. Definitely like the positioning and utility on the maps, right? I wouldn't want to watch a map where you didn't implement the course, ideally.